be back doing other type of videos too, obviously. I guess I just find it easier to upload food related videos these days. But yeah, let's try it with chicken. This is really, really good. I'm sitting on the floor, which I don't mind it for once in a while, but I prefer eating on my table. But I have a round table, and it's very difficult to set everything up correctly. I also put a bit of Parmesan cheese on top, which I love Parmesan cheese. You can go wrong with it. My fave is the one from Grana Padano. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Hana Kobayashi. She was the missing woman. Well, people thought she went missing. Well, she went missing, but she was found eventually in Mexico. Mexico. Oh, and I have water to drink. So yeah, Hannah went missing on November 8th, in 2024. She left Los Angeles International Airport, and once she left, she was never seen again. And then she was found, I believe, in December, and her poor dad committed suicide before she appeared again. I don't know why exactly, but I'm guessing it's because he had a broken heart because she went missing and nobody knew about where she is and what happened to her. She was a photographer, and apparently she didn't have any mental illnesses. That would explain why she just left. Her family said backers wiped my identity, stole all of my funds, and have had me on a mind fuck since Friday. And that was the last thing her family has heard from her. Of course, like, all of her family went in panic mode. Like I said, her father committed suicide. And then Jim McDonald, the Los Angeles Police Department chief, stated she has the right to privacy and respect her choices. But we also understand the concern. Sorry guys. Those were my neighbors. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, she basically went to Mexico. And then she came back. I don't want to bore you with all the facts. I guess my heart goes to her father. So many people blame her for his suicide. Of course, probably that's something to do with it, but in my opinion, if somebody commits suicide, it's on them, you know, like, she went away, she could have thought, she could have called or something. Maybe her mental state wasn't that good, because those messages she sent to her friends are kinda alarming, not gonna lie. But then again, she was 30 years old. I like to believe that in this society one has the right to just go places, you know, and change their minds the last second. Obviously, I also think she had the responsibility to at least send a message to her family. It was very irresponsible of her to just leave like that. But then again, we don't really know her family. We don't know her. She might have bad relationship with their parents or whatever, I don't know. You know. My mom is mentally ill, and one time, because of domestic abuse, it's a long story, I moved out from my house, and I didn't speak to my mom for about a year. So I'm always like saying like, yeah, we all assume every family is like loving and caring, but it's not always the case. And so maybe she just didn't want to be found, you know. The police did say that she was like a voluntary missing person from the get-go. She has every right to just go places without contacting anybody. But because her father committed suicide, and this is really tragic, I think she could have at least prevented this by calling, texting. And I don't know why she was afraid of somebody stealing her identity though either. Like, why, Like, I mean, maybe she was paranoid, but because of what? This thing, you don't just get paranoid from one day to the next. Some things might happen. I'm glad she returned safe though. This pasta is so good, so good. And also, Hannah's case makes me think about how many missing persons are out there missing voluntarily, and not because something happened to them. And like people online are like concerned and stuff, but they're like living their best lives. Something to think about. I had a pimple here. The problem with eating in this different position, my leg fell asleep. Ah, my leg. Oh my god. This is not comfortable at all. So this one, it's gonna be my last eating video for this week. I'm filming this on Sunday. Saturday, I'm sorry. My next video is gonna be a Q&A one. I was inspired by Sassy Snacks to do some eating videos. I love her channel. All done. I hope you enjoyed this video, that you ate something with me. And I'm alone right now, living alone. So that way I feel like somebody keeps me company. And I like that. So thank you so much. And this was really